was wrong. A speech about my life seems simple enough. Once you start to think about who you are, your mind goes blank. So I thought, what is my life? I soon came to the conclusion that my life is a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. Sometimes it rattles your head around, and sometimes it makes me happy. Like most everyone, I have made choices in my life that I wish I could take back. But as soon as you look up and realize you're strapped into a seat moving 70 miles per hour, there's no time to focus on the past. Just look forward to the future. My life starts at the beginning of the roller coaster. We are slowly moving uphill. I was surprised, so let's say we're shooting up the hill. I was born in Land of Wyoming. I am the youngest out of 3. My 2 brothers' names are Thomas and Walt. Thomas is the oldest and Walt's in the middle. Shortly after I was born, my parents got divorced, which didn't affect me at the time, but has since impacted my life dramatically. Right after I turned 1, my mom took me and my brothers, who were 2 and 3, to Steamboat Springs, Colorado. After I went to preschool, I moved to Soda Creek Elementary School. Now we are at the first drop in the roller coaster. I was doing just fine until 3rd grade. I began to struggle with math, even though it was super easy multiplication and division. I also got sent to the principal's office for taking a piece of metal that was from an art project we were working on. I had friends and everything was great, except school. Since my brothers and I were all struggling in school, my mom decided to move us to Lowell Wyman Primary School. I still remember the night my mom told us she was moving us to a different school. My brother started crying, and I just thought she was joking. I soon realized she was not joking and cried with my brothers. Even though I was failing my current school, the last thing I wanted to do was go to a new school. I remember the first day of Lowell Wyman Primary School. Now we are in a roller coaster loop full of surprises. I was in the 4th grade, and I didn't know anybody, except a boy named Reese Morgan. His family had been friends with our family since my brothers were in preschool. I ended up following him around the whole day. At my new school, I decided to turn my act around. I started to focus in math and try harder, even though I was still behind the other kids. My first year went well, but my second year was even better. Now we are out of the loop and going up another hill. I made a new friend named Miles Gordon, who had been traveling around the world during 4th grade. Miles, Reese, and I were inseparable. We were the 3 musketeers. In my 3rd year, I met Theo Holden. Miles, Reese, Theo, and I became the 4 musketeers. Even though I was the only girl in the group, they never treated me differently, which is one of the things I liked most about them. I remember sitting in the back of the room during study hall, laughing about every little thing. By my 4th year at the school, our friendship with Reese entered a rough patch in the roller coaster. He slowly drifted away from the group, but even though we didn't talk much, we were still friends. After my 4th year, Theo moved to Denver, and now I barely see him. But this year I've made 3 new awesome friends. Maya, Gabe, and Delaney. Delaney is my twin, and she's always making me laugh. Gabe's humor is sometimes confusing, but he always has a way of making everyone laugh, even when he's not trying. I have known Maya since preschool. We stopped hanging out around the 2nd grade. She came back to the school in 6th grade, and I knew her, but we didn't really talk. We didn't become friends again until this year. She has been a great friend this year, and I'm glad that we are friends. Whether it was causing mayhem downtown in a horse mask or laughing in the back of the class, Maya, Gabe, Delaney, and Miles are some of the best friends I have ever had, and I would not have made it through the year without them. But my bestest friends are my dogs. They have always been there for me, and they always know when I need some puppy love. But I also found something new at my school. We are now in another loop. I found the most amazing teachers I have ever met. The first teacher I met was Marianne, the music teacher. She has been so nice to me and helped me to reach my full potential. Dave is awesome. He is a super fun PE teacher. He's also an amazing social science teacher. He's always making the class laugh. I remember one time when we walked into the Spanish room and it smelled weird, and he said, "It smells like Teen Spirit." I think I was the only one that heard him, but it made me laugh. Cindy was my first social science teacher. Then she was my math teacher. I think she's the only math teacher I have had that could tell when I was struggling. She helped me whenever I needed help, and now I think I'm pretty good at math. Kim was the most amazing English teacher I have ever had. She was funny and nice. Sadly, Kim left last year, but she was replaced by Luann, who has been super amazing. Mick was the science teacher. He's always had the most amazing stories and always knew how to make us laugh. He left last year and was replaced by Beth, who has been super funny and cool. This school and all its teachers have made a huge impact on my life, and I am truly grateful. Okay, this has been a very exhausting roller coaster, but it's not over yet. My family. They have been sitting next to me for this whole ride. First, my brothers. Thomas is the oldest, Walt is in the middle, and I am the youngest. Since we are all only a year apart, we all get along pretty well. We've had the greatest times together. When I was in 6th grade, Thomas was having a tough time in school and was sent to a boarding school in Massachusetts. this year, Walt went to boarding school. I thought that maybe having no brothers around for a while would be awesome, but it's terrible, so be grateful if you have siblings. Finally, my mom. My mom has been with me through thick and thin, and if it wasn't for her, I would not be who I am today. Even though she drives me crazy sometimes, I love her so much. She has put up with my brothers and me for 16 years now, and I still don't know how she does everything she does. She has helped us deal with issues with our dad, which I am truly grateful for. My dad has had a very large impact on my life. I enjoy seeing my dad, but he normally drinks when my brothers and I are with him. This has made it hard to go see him. My family may make me want to scream sometimes, but that is part of having family. No matter what they do, I will always love them. This past year has been hard, but it has also been amazing. I rode up the hill and made new friends, became more outgoing, and started to figure out who I am. This year has had its downhills, like the days where I wanted to lose my mind. But this year I have learned that there will always be days like those, but you just have to push through and stay positive. I have learned to put myself out there more because I may only get one chance to do something. I'll never forget the friends I have made and the ones I have lost. I know my family will be by my side forever. Even though new school seemed terrible, I'm glad I came here. It has been one of the greatest learning experiences of my life. My name is Marjorie. My life is a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. Sometimes it rattles my head, and sometimes it makes me happy. My life is full of laughter and screams, but once you're strapped in, you're in for a ride full of surprises.